Welcome students of Thakur Vidya Mandir High School and Junior College. Students, I have started with human health and disease in my last lecture. So we have started with the concept of health. We have also studied about what is the correct definition for health. We have studied about immunity, immune cells, vaccination. I hope you all must have understood the topics of the last lecture. So today we'll continue with the second part of the chapter of human health and disease, chapter 10. In today's lecture, we will be studying about structure of antibody, formation of antigen antibody complex, ABO blood group system and Rh factor. Structure of antibody. Antibodies are glycoproteins which are highly specific to specific antigens. It means it is specific in nature. They are also known as immunoglobulins, denoted by IgS. Immuno means the immune system, globulins means the protein, and it is produced in response to antigenic stimulation. So whenever there is attack of any antigen in our body it stimulates and the production of this antibodies takes place. Antibodies are produced by plasma cells which in turn are formed by B lymphocytes, and the mature plasma cells produce antibodies at an extremely rapid rate, like about 2000 molecules per second. Structure of antibody. You can see in the diagram the structure of antibody, the scientific structure of antibody. It consists of heavy chain, light chain, hinge region, antigen binding site, variable region of heavy chain, constant region of heavy chain. So what is all this? Let us study. Structure of antibody. Antibody is a Y-shaped molecule. Each immunoglobulin molecule is made up of 4 polypeptide chain. I repeat, 4 polypeptide chain. So there are 2 heavy or H chains. The brown one you can see, that is the heavy chain, and 2 light chains or L chains. The 4 polypeptide chains are held together by disulfide bonds. You can see the S structure, that is the disulfide bonds. The region holding together arms and stem of antibody is termed as the hinge region, and it forms a Y-shaped structure. Each chain of the antibody includes two distinct regions, the variable region and the constant region. Variable regions constitute the antigen binding site, that is called paratope. So the antigen binding site, if you can see at the top, that is called paratope. This part of antibody recognizes and binds to the specific antigen to form an antigen antibody complex. So what happens at the antigen binding site? The antigen comes and it binds to the antibody and it forms antigen antibody complex. Since most antibodies carry two antigens binding sites, they are said to be bivalent. Formation of antigen antibody complex. Study of antigen antibody interactions is called serology. Each antibody is specific for a particular antigen, as I have mentioned earlier that antibody is specific in nature. Combining sites of antigen called antigenic determinants, epitopes, what they do, they react with the corresponding antigen binding sites of antibodies called paratopes. So the antigenic determinants, the binding site is called epitopes and the binding site on the antibodies is called paratope. The antigen binding site paratopes are located on the variable regions of the antibody. Small variations in the variable region make each antibody highly specific for a particular antigen. So as I said that antibody is specific in nature because of the small variations in the variable regions of the antibody. The variable region enables the antibody to recognize the specific antigen and bind to specific antigen in a lock and key manner, forming an antigen antibody complex. Let us see in the diagrammatic way how actually the formation takes place. The diagrammatic representation of antigen antibody complex, as you can see in the diagram, how actually the antigen determinants, that is the epitope, if you can see how it binds to the paratopes. So this paratopes of antibodies, they bind to the epitopes of antigenic or antigen determinants. Okay, so as you can see in the diagram, the red color and this purple color, this y-shaped structure, they are the antibodies. Okay, and this you can see the antigen binding site, it goes and bind to the specific antigen. So as you can see, like there is variation in the size as well. The purple color, if you can see here in the globular protein part, the purple color is a triangle, and that is just for assumption, and that is just for explanation, and the red one is the circular region. Okay, so according to the specificity, they are the antibodies, they are specific. So what they do, they bind to specific antigen. So this complex where antigen and antibody is formed, that is called antigen antibody complex. The paratopes of antibodies and epitopes of antigen. Antigen on blood cells. So there are several known antigens on the surface of human red blood cells, and these antigens, they give rise to different blood groups. We human beings, we all have different blood groups. Okay, someone is A positive, some are B negative, O positive, O negative. So what are these blood groups, what are these blood cells, and what are this antigen and antibody, how it is acting on the human red blood cells? We'll study about it. So there are many genetically determined blood group system like ABO, RH, Duffy, Kidd, Lewis, PMNS, Bombay blood group, etc. So we will be studying in detail about ABO blood group system. ABO blood groups. The A, B, and O blood groups were discovered by Karl Landsteiner in 1900. Later on, the blood group AB was discovered by Landsteiner's students De Castello and Stirling in 1902. Landsteiner was awarded the Nobel Prize for his discovery of human blood groups. He found two antigens or agglutinogens on the surface of human red blood cells and named them as antigen A and antigen B. He also noticed the corresponding antibodies or agglutinins in the serum called A and B. ABO blood group, as you can see in the blood group column, A, B, AB and O. So the antigen which is present on the surface of RBC of blood group A is A. On blood group A, antigen A. Blood group B, antigen B. Blood group AB, antigen A and B. On blood group O, there is no antigen, neither A nor B. So antibody present on blood group A is antibody B. Antigen on blood group A, antigen A, antibody B. In blood group B, antigen B, antibody A. No antibody is present in AB blood group, and both the antibodies are present in O blood group. So people with blood group A can donate blood to the people with blood group A and AB and can receive from A and O. Same, the people with blood group B, they can donate blood to the people with blood group B and AB, and they can receive the blood from B and O. Blood group AB, those people can donate the blood to only the people with blood group AB, but can receive from A, AB, AB and O. And the blood group O, that is people with blood group O, they can donate blood to A, AB, AB and O, but can only receive the blood group from people O. Hence, O, the people with blood group O, they are known as universal donor, and AB, they are known as universal acceptor. In ABO system, the blood groups are determined by the presence or absence of antigen A and antigen B. So the blood group of person is classified into 4 groups: A, B, AB and O. Types of blood group: blood group A, blood group B, blood group AB, blood group O. Blood group A, individuals with blood group A, they have the antigen A on the surface of their red blood cells and antibody B in their plasma. Individuals with blood group B, they have antigen B on the surface of their RBCs and antibodies A in their plasma. So that's why they form that antigen antibody complex. Blood group AB, individuals with blood group AB have both the antigens A and B on the surface of the RBCs, but they don't have any antibodies in their plasma. Blood group O, individuals with blood group O, they lack both the antigens on the surface of their RBCs A and B and show presence of both A and B antibodies in their plasma. Rh factor. Rh is the most complex of the blood group system. Rh factor is an antigenic protein present on the surface of red blood cells in the human beings. It was first discovered by Landsteiner and Wiener in 1940 on the surface of RBCs of a rhesus monkey, so it is called Rh factor. Rh stands for rhesus monkey. It is also called T antigen. We all know that either we are A positive, B negative, O positive, O negative. So this positive and negative sign is determined by Rh factor, which was discovered by Landsteiner and Wiener in 1940, and it is also called D antigen. Person having Rh factor, that is D antigen, are called Rh positive. So the person who have D antigen on the surface of their RBCs, they are known as positive, Rh positive, and those lacking D antigen, they are called Rh negative. Okay, so it is the most complex of the blood group system, and because of the Rh positive and Rh negative, we accordingly do the blood transfusions. D antigen. Rh, that is D antigen, induces a strong immunogenic response when introduced to the Rh negative individuals. So Rh blood group is an important factor in blood transfusion and is involved in hemolytic diseases of the newborn, HDN, which is called erythroblastosis fetalis, that is destruction of the erythrocytes of the fetus. Destruction of the erythrocytes of the fetus. So it occurs when an Rh negative mother conceives Rh positive fetus. We have studied that the fetus with Rh positive blood group, if the mother is Rh negative, it causes very severe problem. Why? Let us see. The Rh positive RBCs from the fetus, what they do, they may enter mother's circulatory system during childbirth, which cause her to produce anti-Rh antibodies because the blood group doesn't match, the Rh factor it doesn't matches. So as a result, subsequent Rh positive fetuses will be exposed to the anti-Rh antibodies which are produced by the mother. So the mother will produce Rh antibodies against the fetus, which result in HDN. So in order to prevent HDN, Rh negative mother is injected with the anti-Rh antibody during all pregnancies carrying Rh positive fetuses. So it is actually one of the very important complications, but still the medical field, they have come over this problem, and now the mother, those who are Rh negative, they can deliver the baby or the fetus with Rh positive prior medical treatment. So students, I hope you all must have understood the concept of antibody, structure of antibody, formation of antigen antibody complex, the parts, the diagram or structure of antibody, that is important, and obviously the ABO blood group system. You need to study the table and the diagram, whatever I have mentioned in this today's video. Okay, so you just go through it, do the assignment. Thank you.